There is something unexpected coming in that I feel is going to completely uproot your life, but in a very positive way. The imagery I'm receiving with this message is kind of like when a plant outgrows its pot, and you literally have to like pick the plant out with all the roots still attached and plant it into a more suitable environment. That's kind of what I feel like you are going through right now, where you have just truly outgrown your environment, whether that be your physical environment. This could also just be spiritual, emotional, mental. It's just like you have a new capacity for things that you did before. You're becoming a new version of yourself. For a lot of you, I'm hearing like, allow me to reintroduce myself. Like, I feel like you're going through this reintroduction of self, where people who maybe haven't seen you in a while that come across you, it's like, wow, you're just this completely new person. Reintroducing even to yourself, like recognizing how much you've changed and just how different you are. With this uprooting, though, that is leading you into a new environment, it feels like it's coming sort of at the end of a lot of closure, endings, like curtain closing on situations, gaining clarity over certain situations that have left you feeling very confused or lost throughout your journey, finally receiving pertinent information that allows you to close a specific chapter or specific struggle that you have been undergoing. And again, this feels very unexpected. For a lot of you, I'm getting the sense of like something from the past returning to, again, provide you some sort of closure. There is something from your past that had hurt you, that maybe had caused certain bits of trauma that are either coming up for you to deal with and face fully head on, or you're like physically getting some sort of manifestation of either like a person or a situation from your past returning. But again, this is going to benefit you. This isn't something to shy away from. This is not something to be scared of. I feel like you're truly being called in this direction to face whatever this is for you. You're being given the opportunity to face it as this new heightened version of yourself, to do exactly what you say you're going to do, be exactly who you say you're going to be, and kind of walk through this new portal that is awakening within you or within your life, where it's bringing these things from the past, putting it in front of you, and allowing you to move through it in a much more graceful way than if this had appeared for you maybe just years prior, because you weren't at a place where you were ready to take it on in the way that you are now. There does seem to be this reveal that is happening and unfolding in your life where you are getting bits of information. There may still be some mystery around whatever is unraveling and uncovering for you at this time, but I do feel like you're soon going to like see everything for what it is. It's going to be clear as day for you, where you're going to recognize certain situations, things that have formed you, things that have molded you, why they had to happen the way that they have. And then again, there is this kind of feeling of resolution that you're moving towards. So whether this be like a person from your past reaching out, trying to, have closure with you, or again, a situation that has maybe been a repetitive cycle for you that you're finally putting an end to fully. Again, I do feel the divine God source literally like grabbing you by the roots, lifting you up and putting you in a new environment. So this could be a move for some of you. This could be a new job, new situation, new relationships. Like, it's just kind of like your day-to-day is going to look very different from this point moving forward after you have this reconciliation talk, 333, as I look up to. And I do feel like there is some sort of coming together. Like, you're going to be in places, situations, environments where it's going to be important for you to lean on different people. This is something it feels like you're not going to have to undergo alone. So reach out for support if you have that, and kind of as you're maneuvering through whatever feelings are coming up for you, whatever this event that comes up unexpectedly, make sure that you're leaning on your support. Look for support if you feel like you don't have it. There are so many resources available, online communities, whatever you can get your hands on. I feel really like it's important to stress that you're not meant to undergo this next challenge or these next phases alone. And I don't want to scare you, because yes, it may be like an initial challenge, having to face something, having to put an end to something. There is pain behind closing out significant chapters. But again, I do feel like this is what's leading you to receiving a certain amount of recognition. This could be a literal sense, like receiving recognition for the work that you've been putting in. This could also just be like a spiritual recognition where you're finally granted the ability to receive your justice, receive your balance, receive this equilibrium from all of the events that have taken place over the course of your life that have kind of made you this resilient warrior of a person, pushing through all of these challenges, showing yourself just how powerful, how strong, how capable you are time and time again. And I feel the universe, God, putting this situation before you to, again, just give you this final bow over the course of this, over whatever the situation is with this person, with this thing. It's like giving you this final opportunity to say goodbye to it fully, or to react to it in a way that shows you just how much you have developed, how much you have evolved through your life experiences. You're certainly going to feel very strong, very powerful, very resilient. So I want to encourage you again, even if whatever this is does feel initially heavy, it feels initially confusing or just so unexpected, overwhelming, breathe through that, come back to center, trust that you are being led here, because this is the next step in your evolution to arrive to the new place that you are heading towards. You're being moved. You are being picked up and moved into a new environment that is going to be much more fruitful, that is going to allow you to expand even further. The light just going off. That's crazy. So yeah, it's just, there's so much confirmation here that you're being led somewhere extremely plentiful, abundant, where you're going to feel so empowered by, again, who you've become. But it is coming after maybe a little bit of a confusing, I don't want to say conflict, but confrontation, or something that is just going to be brought to the surface that you need to face head on. And again, lean into the person that you've become, lean into all of these things that you've learned about yourself over the course of this time frame. And then once you get through this situation, there is something amazing on the other side. It just truly feels like a whole new life that is bright, beautiful, fulfilling, just giving into your expansion and allowing you to just become the fullest version of yourself. So I'm sending you so much love. I hope that this resonated and can't wait to share with you soon. Mwah.